for the victory lap, though. Whoa, whoa. They ain't never seen nothing like this before. Lit the room when I came through the front door. Ask me if I stress overcome. What for?
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, whatever time you're listening. This is the Traw Archie Show. I'm your host, Traw, and I'm here today with my co-host, Archie.
Yo, what's going on, everyone?
What's up, my dude? How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Good Monday.
Yeah, Mondays, man. Mondays are always a good day. I feel like we've gotten a lot of shit done today, though.
Dude, from the start, we've been running around like chickens. That's how I feel.
It's a good thing, though, because the past 2 Mondays before this, we slept in way too late into the day, and it fucked the whole schedule up.
Oh, yeah. Coming down here, I almost forgot to eat. That's how much we've been running around today.
Exactly. Oh, man, right on. What's new?
What?
Dude, how about that McGregor fight?
I don't know if you want to call that a fight.
He got his ass kicked.
Okay, here's my fucking gripe with McGregor. Dude, I want to love the dude so bad because he is the reason, like a lot of people, why I first got into UFC. He is the biggest face that's ever come through UFC. But, man, that motherfucker has not been the same for the past 2 years.
Since he got his ass kicked by Khabib.
Yeah, dude, something's not right in his head. I don't know what it is, but it's also not that. It's not just that too either. Because if you watched that fight and you looked at the first round, dude, Poirier was fucking gassed after that first round. McGregor laid a fucking beating down on him, and McGregor was fine when they showed them both each in their corner. And then they come out into the second round, and this is where Conor lost the fucking fight, like he always does. In the first round, his hands were up, and he was blocking. Round 2, he kicked Poirier's ass the round before. They came out into the fight. Instantly, Conor's hands were down.
Okay, I missed it. I was a little tuned up when we were watching the fight.
Oh, you were a little tuned up, huh?
I was very tuned up. I didn't remember my name. But the second round, did Poirier knock McGregor out? Because next thing I know, the fight was over.
The ref called it.
Ref called it.
Yeah, so they were on the side of the octagon.
Yeah, and Poirier was on top.
Poirier hit him with a 1-2-3, boom, 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 and it knocked McGregor back,
but not out.
No, not out. And then he came and hit him again one more time, and that put him on the ground. And it was after that like fourth or fifth punch that the ref stepped in before Poirier could jump on top of him. So that's where there was a little bit of like, well, why did he just fucking call it? But if you watch the replay, when Conor was laying on the ground, he was dazed. Like he was a little confused on what his name was.
He was seeing clouds.
Yeah, so I mean, you can be mad all you want about the fact that the ref called it, but at the end of the day, it's the ref's job.
And at the end of the day, Poirier won, fair and square.
Poirier did win. He fucking kicked his ass. But it was still a shitty fight. I think they both kind of performed like shit, especially listening to the press conference from both of them from the beginning. Both of them were talking about how they wanted to put on a show, especially Conor. He was big. He's like, I'm going to be putting on a masterpiece for everyone tomorrow night. It's going to be my greatest work, yada, yada, yada. And at the beginning of the fight, it looked like, okay, this might be this. He might have a show here for us tonight. Laying the beating down on Poirier. He's got his hands up. He's blocking. His footwork is fucking phenomenal. He's in the fight. He's in the zone. I don't know what it is, dude. It's something about when he gets a little bit ahead, his ego or something takes over, drops his hands down, footing goes to shit, and starts to just fuck around with whoever he's fighting with. And it costs him the fight every single time. Poirier is not that great of a fighter. I'll give him this. He's a good fighter. He's a really good fighter. I think McGregor is a better fighter. I think his track record, I mean, their track records are similar as the sense of wins to losses. I think McGregor's fought a few more people that are tougher than what Poirier has fought. However, both of them still lost to Khabib. And they both lost to Khabib in the exact same way.
Khabib is just a fucking animal. He'll rip your head off.
He's fucking nasty, dude.
He gets you on the floor, you're donezo.
Out
cold.
Like a light. It's that rear naked choke, man. That's the thing about Khabib. He is a solid boxer. He's solid on his feet with his hands. But you get to the ground and the fight is over. No one can grapple and wrestle like he can.
No. Absolute savage on the floor.
savage.
It's game over.
I think that Khabib. Here's the thing. Every story needs a hero and a villain, right? And I feel like Khabib is that villain of the UFC. He's so good, but no one really likes him.
No one likes him because he's the best and he shoots it straight.
He's not big on like marketing himself, right? Like he's there to fight. That's all he gives a shit about. Whereas like Conor goes out to put on a show every single time.
The shit talking.
Yeah. Maybe that's why he lost. He didn't talk very much shit in the press conference. And
He didn't talk any shit.
I know.
From what I saw.
I know. He was a little too humble. I was missing the Conor that says "fuck you."
Where's the suit to the press conference that says "fuck you"?
That was great. What fight was that? Was that Diaz?
No, I think that was Mayweather.
I think it was Mayweather.
Was that Mayweather?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I think you're right. That was Mayweather.
Hey, but 12 rounds with Mayweather, that's a show.
Here's the thing. At the end of the day, Conor's still the wealthiest fighter in the league. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he's going to go home to his big-ass mansion.
You can say he's washed, he's lost his last few fights, that and whatnot, but motherfucker, is he a billionaire yet?
Fuck, no, not yet. Look up his net worth.
Yeah.
I bet it's probably like 150.
He probably made 10 mil off this fight, and he lost.
He got $5 million for the fight just by itself. I think it was $1 million to win. And then, obviously, he has his pay-per-view deal that's always undisclosed. They don't tell you how much. But, yeah, I would say he probably cleared just under 10 for that fight.
And the fucker lost.
Yeah.
But he didn't lose. He brought home 10
I don't know.
mil.
I haven't seen the stats on how many viewers there were for that fight, but I would imagine it was a fucking lot.
So I saw Khabib was staying in the same hotel as all the fighters because he was there watching the fight.
Yeah.
The question is he coming out of retirement?
Khabib? Yes.
You think so?
100%.
And
He needed
you
some
know-
time, bro. He needed some time. His dad had passed away. Like,
Yeah, but his dad was there the whole time in his fighting career. You think he'll come back without him?
He will come back. He will come back. He will come back just to prove to the entire world that Conor is shit. And that everyone should be bowing down to him. Yeah. Bow down, peasants.
Conor's net worth is 120 million to 130 million.
120 to 130. Google doesn't fucking know.
Sitting
It
pretty.
doesn't
No.
It's an estimate.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's got a lot going for him. He's got proper whiskey. He's got the clothing line now. He's got his fighting. I mean, that he made $100 million, almost just under $100 million off the Mayweather fight alone. If he has anyone who's got half a brain managing his money, all of that money is making more money for him. I mean, I'm sure the fucker's invested in. I mean, with that much money, bro, depending on where you put your money, go invest in like 10 businesses. Just be a silent partner.
Yeah.
So that's all making him more money. I don't know. It's shitty to see. I lost $60 to Brock over it.
That's why you gotta avoid those drunken bets.
I know, but
They'll get you
I
every
was
time.
I was just real fucking hammered. And you know me. I always get so excited when fucking McGregor's up to fight.
I think you were a little crossfaded, my brother.
No.
No, I wasn't. Not at that point.
Not at that point.
No, I was just hammered.
It was from that sushi and sake.
Oh, my God, dude. Okay, we have to eat food if we're going to take that many shots.
I forget to eat food. I just resort to the drinking.
Dude, I only had like 7 pieces of sushi at dinner, and then we drank a ton of sake. I don't think the sake is what got me drunk, though. It was when we got home and started just fucking pounding tequila.
Yeah. Massive shots. Those were double shots.
Yeah.
Made for a fun night.
Met some cool people, though. Came over to the house.
Yeah. AZ.
Yeah, well, I don't remember their names. I followed them on it.
Mo and Ty.
Mo's an IFBB pro, just got her pro card.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
Mhm.
Did you hear how long it took her?
Like 5 years, right?
6 years.
6.
6 years competing in the NPC league. And then she just barely got her card.
Yeah, I thought that was badass. Like, there was an IFBB pro in our house. We're just bullshitting over beers.
Yeah.
I was pretty stoked about that.
No, she's a fucking animal.
It's
dude.
not fucking easy to get a pro card.
No.
Bodybuilding is insane.
Dude, the people who get a pro card in less than 2 years are fucking insane.
I don't think most people realize what it takes to be a pro in bodybuilding.
No.
They're like, yeah, you work out, you eat your chicken and rice, take your
Dude,
pre-workout.
have you ever heard Jay Cutler talk about it?
Yeah.
When Jay Cutler talks about what it was to be the best, he lived it, he breathed it, he shit it. He lived, what did he say? I lived inside a box.
You have to be the best.
He wouldn't talk to anyone started saying anything negative around him, cut him out of his life immediately. Wouldn't even have a conversation with him.
Yeah.
It was all about him. Nothing in his life mattered besides him, his weightlifting, his diet, his posing, his mindset. That was all that mattered to him.
He only listened to one damn person, and that was his coach.
Hawny.
Yep.
Actually, I don't think Hawny coached him the whole time.
He did for a while, though.
I think Hawny was later in his career. I think Hawny coached him for his last couple of years. But that's what it takes.
If you guys want to look up someone that is fucking intense, look up Hawny Rambod.
Hawny Rambod is the godfather of bodybuilding. The dude I don't think he's ever competed, has he?
I don't think so.
No. But he just understands the game. He's the best coach. He is undoubtedly the best coach out
People he coaches, they are Mr. Olympias.
there. They win Olympias. Look at Phil Heath.
Yep.
Fucking nuts. I will tell you this much. I am super excited for what's going on in classic physique right now. With C-Bum.
Yeah. I'm just loving how bodybuilding is like coming back and becoming more popular.
Oh, for sure, dude. Bodybuilding is, I've never competed. Not yet, at least. I've never competed, but bodybuilding is such an intense sport. It is all on you. Because at the end of the day, you can have the best coach. You can have the best plan. Dude, it literally comes down to, though, I don't want to finish those last 4 bites of that rice. But those 4 bites could cost you
Oh, for
your
sure.
next show.
Definitely.
People think that's stupid and they think there's no way. No, legitimately.
On stage, the judges can see your body. They will be able to see if you didn't eat your rice.
Dude,
get those carbs.
They fucking know exactly what you should look like. They
Yep.
know exactly what you did and what you didn't do. It's such an individual sport, such a head game.
Imagine being on stage, just
Intense.
that yacked up.
Intense, bro. And to be the best and improve more like C-Bum did. Won the Olympia in 2019 and then came back in 2020 and fucking won it again.
Bro, did you see those back-to-back pictures?
I posted it on my fucking Instagram the other day.
It's fucking intense.
Bro,
Like,
he
it's
wasn't.
crazy.
Those back-to-back pictures of his back, where he was in full pose. He's not even the same fucking person.
No.
It's not even close. Like if you didn't know it was C-Bum, you might think it's 2 different fucking people they're showing side by side.
Yeah.
In less than a year, that's how much he improved.
It's crazy.
It's fucking crazy.
I love it.
I know. Bet he's not all natty.
Are you kidding me? Of course he is. He eats his vegetables.
Eats his vegetables, so he's all natty. Dude, that is my favorite thing about TikTok right now that I love. This natty or not conversation. It just fucking gets me going. I love it.
I love when I'm in the gym, just getting my pump on, and you just look over, and this homeboy is just absolutely yacked out of his mind. And you know he's on that good trend.
He's on those Superman drugs.
Just fucking massive.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine all that running through your blood.
Here's my thing. If you're going to do it, why not go all in and just do it?
I don't give a shit if you're on steroids or not.
Bro.
Who cares? That's not your body.
All right. We're going to end this right here and right now. If you don't think that every athlete in every sport who is the best doesn't take steroids, I have a news flash for you. They do. All of them. These are literally the people who own these leagues and own these teams. Their revenue, their cash flow is dependent on these athletes performing at their absolute best. putting on a fucking spectacular show every time they step on the court or the field. You don't think that they know exactly when these drug tests are going to be? They know exactly when they need to come off cycle so they can piss clean. Dude, if you get caught doing steroids in, let's say, the NFL, you get caught doing steroids in the NFL, there's only two reasons why. A, no one gave you permission to do steroids. Or B, you fucked up somewhere and pissed someone off who's in upper management in the upper office, and they want to get rid of you. Those are the only two reasons why you get caught doing steroids.
Yep.
You
Makes
don't,
the game fun.
bro. You don't think Peyton Manning wasn't on steroids his last season? The motherfucker broke his neck. Broke his neck and came back in less than a year. You don't think he
Had
wasn't
some
on
experimental
steroids
surgery in the off season,
in fucking Germany
and then came back and was better.
and performed at peak performance? They all take steroids in every sport. So get over yourselves with this natty or not conversation. I don't give a fuck if you're natty or not. How do you look? Especially in the gym. Me personally, I don't take steroids.
Not yet.
But if I were to compete, you bet your ass. I'm going to give myself every advantage I possibly can. Of course I'm going to fucking take steroids if I'm competing. Why wouldn't I?
Everyone does.
Why wouldn't I take steroids? You're not going to win without them because everyone else is doing it.
Unless you like losing, and then go for it.
Exactly. I don't know. It's just so funny to me, man. So funny. I'd definitely take steroids.
I'd take some right now. I talk about it all the time.
Oh, God. Why? You have no reason to.
No, not a reason. Except I want to look fucking massive.
Yeah, and you want to look massive. That's the thing, though. Like, if you're just taking it just to take it, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
No,
that shit is
no.
terrible for you.
So bad.
I want to live
So
a long.
bad.
I want to live a long life, and I've put enough harmful things in my body. I'm gonna avoid steroids.
For a while.
Yeah, I'm trying to rebuild my cells, not kill them.
Trying to get a good immune system before he starts, you know?
No, Alexi's brain function just barely came back to operable.
Oh, it's getting close. I don't think it's all the way there yet.
It's taken many years,
Many years after lots of drugs.
but I am drug free.
Good for you. You
No.
want a gold star?
2 maybe.
2?
I got a 6-month token if you want it.
Oh, man. That's funny shit.
No, exactly. No need for steroids right now. I love the chase of changing my physique naturally with my diet, with my training, the countless hours of work. Do that on your own, naturally. If you need a reason to take the steroids, like you're competing, go all in.
Why wouldn't you?
But I'm 23, and I just like to go get a pump on.
Yeah, you don't.
Why,
compete.
Why do I need steroids? I don't.
I don't know. Might make you feel kind of good. They're Superman drugs, dude. It's like doing cocaine every day.
Oh, do you know what steroids are like?
No, but I imagine. I can imagine how you feel when you wake up in the morning, just ready to fuck shit up. That's why you're such a prick to everybody.
Wait, so you're a prick usually. Does that mean you're on a cycle?
No, but can you imagine if I was?
Oh my
Oh,
God.
God.
I would.
Please, no.
Yeah, please no.
Raging fucking roid head. No, man. No. Don't need steroids if you're not competing.
But if you do take them, fucking A, do you?
That's what I'm saying. If you do take them, if you do take them and you're claiming to be all natty, what the fuck's wrong with you?
If you take them and you rep that you take them, go for it.
Mad respect.
Mad respect. It's your body. You can do you. I don't look down on you because you're not natural.
Fuck, dude. Kim
But if-
Kardashian's ass is not real.
Yeah. But if you're
No one gives
on a
well, I mean, they
cycle,
do give a
if you're
shit about
cycling
it.
and then you claim you're natty, fuck you. You're giving me false hope to all these little kids. And then they think they need to get on something at 12 years old. No, you can't even get a stiffy. You do not need steroids.
Wait, the person taking the steroids can't get a stiffy, or the 12-year-old can't get a
Both.
stiffy?
That's why you have to know what you're doing with steroids, so you can still get a stiffy. Because if you start mixing shit together and you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna have some issues.
It can get bad real quick.
From what I've heard. Oh man, god damn it! No, I am stoked though. Bodybuilding's coming back. It's become a huge, huge sport, and part of the reason why is because bodybuilding was something that still kept going. And that's the same reason why the UFC has gotten bigger as well during 2020. While all these other sports have been suffering, bodybuilding and the UFC have continued to grow and flourish because they didn't ever click the pause button.
Yeah.
They may have paused a lot of events with bodybuilding, but they still tried to do as many as they could. And honestly, though, here's the biggest problem with bodybuilding and why it's not bigger than it is. The old farts who run the IFBB league don't know anything about marketing or this age of this generation. They don't know. They're just so out of touch. Like, their announcers, the guys who or the commentators, I guess, at the events suck. Their marketing sucks. Social media sucks. Community building sucks. Everything is driven by the dudes who are actually competing, and these fan pages like Machiavelli Motivation, Buys and Tries. What's that homie on fucking YouTube? He's got like 1 million followers. He goes to every event and like reports on it. Fuck, what's his name? Jake or I don't know. I can't remember his name. I follow him.
I don't know.
I'm subscribed.
You got to hit that subscribe button.
Right? Bodybuilding could be a lot bigger if they got different people running the league. Or if they could at least hire some people, bro. You go hire a couple kids out of fucking college who have some videography skills. Man, you could that's why the UFC does so well. Number one, because Dana White. But number two, because Dana White makes sure that their shit looks good online.
Mm-hmm.
He hypes it.
Yep.
Could be a lot of money to be made. ESPN of bodybuilding?
Dude, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's so much money just sitting on the table.
Yeah.
Because no one's done it. But it's also because fucking the league is run by the mob. You can't exactly just start something without their permission.
The mob runs everything.
Including Vegas.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
Definitely Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
Since we're on the whole topic of sports, Tom Brady is the fucking GOAT.
Goat.
100%.
10 Super Bowls?
Bro, motherfucker has 6 rings. I will not be surprised if he puts a 7th on there.
Were the Bucks the worst team in the league when he got there?
Second worst team.
Second.
He left the best team in the league.
He made them the best team.
After making them the best team in the league, taking them to 9 Super Bowls, winning 6 of those, he left on top. Him and Bill Belichick had everything going for him. And Brady left, and he went with Gronk. Well, he went, and then he pulled Gronk along with him.
Gronk was retired.
Went to the second most losing team in the league. I don't think they've been to a Super Bowl in over 20 years. It's like 21 years since they've been to a Super Bowl. And everybody talks shit all season long. He's washed. He's an old man. He doesn't have it in anymore. He doesn't have the energy to build a team to take him to the Super Bowl. Everybody just talked and talked and talked and talked. And this is what makes him the fucking GOAT. All season, all season long, he kept his mouth shut. He accepted his losses. He celebrated his wins, and he continued to take one step forward every single day. And you know what? Do not fucking doubt Tom Brady in the playoffs.
No.
He is a different fucking animal when it's more than the regular season that's on the line. And I want everyone to look back at this real quick and just look at how genius he is. He wasn't worried about having an undefeated team in the regular season. His focus was on making the playoffs. That's all that he cared about. He beat the teams he needed to beat, and he won the games he needed to win to make it to the playoffs. He got into the playoffs, he rallied his team, he kept a cool head, and he fucking pulled it off. There is no conversation of who is the GOAT here. Peyton Manning is not the GOAT. He's my boy, but he is not the GOAT. Aaron Rodgers, I'm sorry, dude. You have 1 Super Bowl. You're not the GOAT.
Not even in the conversation.
No. Joe Montana, I don't know. I wasn't around that back then.
Too old.
Someone else would have to tell me. Tom Brady in the quarterback position, in the leadership position, is the GOAT.
I am fucking excited for the Super Bowl to see Tom Brady get, is it number 7?
This will be number 7.
Which will be amazing. Or fucking Mahomes back to back.
If Mahomes
and he's a young kid.
That's where I'm at, bro. I don't even care who wins here, because even if Tom Brady loses, that will just go to show how capable Mahomes is.
Dude, I am just ready to see this battle between Brady and Mahomes. They're just going to go at it back and forth.
They are.
It's going to be a
You know what makes
battle.
Mahomes great, though? He doesn't want to be compared to anyone. He wants to pave his own path, and everybody has been comparing him to Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
And so for him, this is about more than just winning a Super Bowl. To him, and from what I can see, this is about proving that he is his own person and that he does not need to be put in the conversation with somebody else, because he's not trying to be Tom Brady. He's not trying to be the next Tom Brady. He's trying to be the next Patrick Mahomes.
Yep. He's just focused on winning.
That's all he cares about. Hey, did you find that out?
Yes, they haven't gone to the Super Bowl since 2002.
God damn. So 19 years?
19 years.
God damn.
Crazy.
Exciting.
I am very confident that Brady will win this game.
I agree.
But then again, I was very confident that McGregor was going to pull that fight off. And he
I knew
didn't.
if he didn't win in the first round that he wasn't going to win.
Fuck it.
I'll buy the next one.
Yep, I'm
Yeah,
still
of
going to watch
course.
McGregor fights, man.
I don't
because-
care. I just like watching UFC. People going at it.
Bro, the UFC is undoubtedly the greatest sport to watch right now on TV.
Oh, for sure.
There's so much hype around it.
Fight Island.
Yes.
Let's fucking go.
Yes. One day when we have money, front row right next to the cage.
Bro, forget
I
front
want
row.
to feel the fucking spit and blood on my
Forget
face.
season tickets to the Jazz or the Lakers or baseball. I'm going UFC.
Yeah.
I want to get bloody.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to get bloody, but I want to watch them.
Watch him get bloody.
Yeah.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I want to feel the intensity.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, I started phase 1 today.
You start phase 1?
I did.
I didn't even know.
I know. I only made the decision a few hours ago.
Did you?
I made the decision after we'd already done our cardio this morning.
Hell yeah. What made you make that decision?
A couple different things. By far, the first thing is that the past few days, man, I've been looking in the mirror and I've been having that conversation. Right now, I'm very, very impatient, and I'm struggling with the fact that we're not growing. We're not growing Cut Up. We're not growing our online business and the other things we have going on. They're not growing at the speed I want them to. And I understand there's a time factor. I get that. I'm all about it. I preach it. I understand it. But I also understand that in order for me to be content with the fact that all I have left is time, I know that I've got to be emptying the tank every single day. And I've been leaving a lot on the table. I'm not saying that I don't. I empty the tank more than most people probably do, but there's still a lot of gas left in it at the end of the day.
It's not on E.
It's not on E.
You can always do more.
And so for me, one of the biggest reasons is I have to fucking empty the tank every day. Because I can also feel, I've felt it for the past couple of weeks. I'm so close to a breakthrough of moving into that next best version of myself, that new person, that new mentality. I can feel it. I'm right on the edge, and I know I need something that's going to push me into that next phase of my life. Mm-hmm. And phase 1 is what will do it. I know it will.
And that's the thing. When you work daily on yourself, on chasing that next version, it's weird. You can feel it in your mind and body when you're about to have that breakthrough. Mm-hmm. You just need that one more push.
Yes, I can feel it. Like it's fucking coming.
Yeah.
but it needs a push.
So what is phase 1?
So phase 1, so that everyone knows what we're talking about. Phase 1 is what comes after 75 hard. Most everyone knows at this point by now what 75 hard program is. It was created by Andy Frisella, who is keynote speaker, CEO of First Form. I mean, I think he was just ranked top 10 best speakers in the world. I don't know. Dude's a badass, right?
Yeah.
He created this program called 75 Hard. What it is it's a mental toughness program. What it's designed to do is it's designed to help you level up in your life. It's designed to take you to that next version of yourself. It's designed to stretch your identity to that next spot, that spot you're working for, right? What 75 Hard is, the requirements of it, it's 75 days long. You have to do 2 workouts. One of them has to be outdoors, and they both have to be 45 minutes. You have to drink a gallon of water a day. You have to take a progress pick. You have to choose a diet and stick to it. No cheat meals, no refeed meals, no nothing. And then there's no alcohol. 75 days straight. If you fuck up one thing, you're done. You restart. You restart on day 1. That's happened to people. I've seen people fail on day 74.
Oh, yeah.
What phase 1 is it's everything that is inside of 75 hard, all of those requirements, plus you now have to take a 5-minute cold shower every day. You have to do 10 minutes of visualization, and you have to add 3 critical tasks to your power list. Your power list is another tool that Andy Frisella has that is, I mean, everyone who's in his position kind of has their own power list per se. What a power list basically is it's 5 critical tasks you have to do every single day, right? So you write your 5 tasks down in your notebook. You put the date at the top left, and on the top right, you write a W or an L. If you complete all 5 tasks for the day, you mark a win. If you miss 1 or 2 or 3, you mark a loss. And the idea behind the power list is the more days you can win, the more wins you can stack, which creates momentum. I'll tell you what, hitting 5 power list tasks a day is hard as fuck.
It is.
And now I have to do 8. So I have to add 3 for 30 days.
Many times, countless times, I've fucked myself for my power list on just like I write it down, not thinking, oh, I can do that easy. Mm-hmm. Come the next day, it's like the day's half over. I'm like, fuck, I've barely crossed one thing off. Mm-hmm. I got some shit to do.
Yep. But that's why the power list, I know we're talking about 75 here, but that's why the power list works.
It's
because when you're committed to doing it, you get it done no matter what. It doesn't matter if it's 1 o'clock in the morning, you're fucking crossing those off.
Yeah, it's simple. It's your get shit done list.
It really is. That's how people, every single person I've listened to who is a high achiever and who has done some shit in their life that is noteworthy, they all have some sort of list that they complete every day. Whether it's 3 things, 5 things, whatever it is, they have a list.
It doesn't matter
what it is.
You physically write it down and then you cross it off.
Yeah, you're holding yourself accountable to it.
Yeah.
So with phase 1, instead of 75 days, it's 30 days. I have attempted phase 1 2 or 3 times. I don't know how many times. I've failed every time.
I attempted 1. I think you're on 3 right now.
This is either 3 or 4. I've never made it past day 10 in phase 1. Now, see, 75 hard is fucking hard. Phase 1 is a different kind of animal. Yes, it's a shorter amount of time, but it's those extra things you have to cross off every day that, dude, your day, if you are not disciplined as fuck, you will not get it done.
Well, I'll say this about phase 1. So when I completed 75 hard, I was like, fuck yeah, I can. I'm up here on cloud 9. I can accomplish anything I need and want to do. I'm going to roll right into phase 1. First day into phase 1, I was like, whoa. I got hit in the face. I was like, this is intense. Mm-hmm. I didn't think it could get, the intensity would be stepped up. Oh, it's intensified.
Yeah.
The 5-minute cold shower first thing was rough.
Oh, yeah.
That was my biggest thing.
The cold showers?
I kept having to restart. Day one.
That's not my thing that hurts me. What hurts me is the extra 3 critical tasks. That's what I failed on every single time.
Yeah.
Is the 3 tasks. So It's going to be interesting. I'm honestly not ready. I know I'm not.
That's how you know you are ready.
And that's why I'm taking it as the indication of I need to do it.
Yeah. If you're
It's-
unsure,
it's-
that's
it's-
the perfect time
I'm
to
kind
implement it.
of fucking scared. I'm scared because I know how hard it's going to push me and what level it's going to take me to, but that's what's fucking exciting to me because I know that 30 days from now I will not be the person who is sitting here today. I will be a new person.
Yes.
Because I will have stretched my identity. My identity meaning who I am, how I perceive myself, the values I hold, my work ethic, all of it is going to stretch to the next level.
Love it.
But it has to be done.
Yeah.
We have such high standards for ourselves and such massive goals. I know intuitively something will always click though when I need to do something to move up a level, and because it's like I was telling you the other day when we were talking about cut up. We were talking and I said our main issue right now is that we keep thinking that what we did to get us to here is going to take us to where we want to go, and it's not. That's what I think people don't understand when you're trying to build something or you're trying to achieve something. It doesn't ever get easier. It only gets harder and only requires more work and more intensity. And that's what I've realized is that I personally have to take accountability for that and step the fuck up and get it done. I'm doing it with Joe,
Oh, really?
our ads guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So Joe, okay, this is what I will say about the 75 Hard program. There's a lot of people who think that this program is excessive. No fucking shit, it's excessive. Anyone who's ever done anything great didn't play small. They didn't stick to the status quo. They challenged the status quo at every fucking turn. And they pushed harder than anyone in the world. Why do you think The Rock is where he's at? Why do you think he's the most famous person in the world? Why do you think he's the most in shape celebrity in the world? Why do you think he makes more money than anyone else? He's not that smart. He literally, quite literally, outworks everybody. 100%. His goal every morning when he wakes up is to outwork every motherfucker on this planet. So is this program excessive? Yes.
That's the point.
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to hurt. It's supposed to make you feel like shit. Because it's not comfortable to grow. So the people who want to modify the program, this is probably the most bastardized program in the world. But usually the hardest programs always are the most bastardized. Everyone wants to make it their own.
Yeah. I'm doing my own version.
I'm doing my own version of 75 Hard. Okay, you're not doing 75 Hard. You're doing your program that you've created for yourself because you feel like those are the things you need to do to make your life better. But don't get it fucking twisted, bro. You ain't doing 75 Hard, and it's kind of a fucking insult to me when people do say that I'm doing my own version or when people say I completed it and they didn't. I'll tell you this much. If you've completed the program, you can look another person in the eye and tell if they're telling the truth, if they completed the program or not, because it changes something inside of you.
That's the thing. When you're talking with someone that's done it, you know if they were all in or half in.
If they cut some corners throughout the whole program.
Yeah. First time I did it, I felt that miserable.
I cut corners.
Miserable.
Yeah.
I didn't even finish.
Yeah, you didn't even finish. I finished, but I cut corners the whole way.
From the start, I lost because I said I was doing it up till this
Yeah.
certain day because we were going to Mexico. I already lost from day one, but the second round did that shit legit. You can always tell when someone hasn't done it.
No, you can tell.
And that's where I found my passion for reading because that's one of the things you have to do. You got to read 10 pages.
That was the requirement. I forgot. The 10 pages.
Yeah. I fucking hated reading before. I would never pick up a book.
But now you just read on your own.
Oh,
whether
yeah.
you're on the program or not.
And then from the second time I completed it, I don't even remember when that was, sometime last year. Mm-hmm. Since then, I have read almost every day.
You read at least over 90% of the nights.
Yes. Whatever book it is, whatever book I'm reading at the moment, like that is a habit that has stuck with me.
It's good for you.
Yeah, exactly. I enjoy reading. 2, I know it's important to educate yourself.
Absolutely.
3, and it's my me time, like at night before I go to bed.
Wind down.
Exactly.
Finish your brain off for the day.
Yep.
No.
There's some positive, good information there.
I totally agree. Where I was going with this, though, is people say it's excessive. People just make excuses, man. That's just the truth of it. I'm not going to say this program's easy. It's the hardest fucking thing I've ever done, and that's why I continue to do it. But I want to give you guys a little bit of perspective here. Joe is our ads guy, okay? He runs all of our Facebook and Instagram ads for us. I met Joe I met him in the summer of 2020, so like 6 months ago. Joe has attempted 75 hard 4 or 5 times now. He keeps failing on stupid things. And Joe's also one of my clients that I help through the Transformation app. But Joe failed 75 hard again the other day. And he told me, Monday, bro. Monday, I'm starting, and we're doing it. I said, okay. So today, which is Monday, I text Joe. I said, are we doing this? And he sends back, fucking right we are. Sends me a video of his fucking apartment on fire.
That shit was crazy.
I guess it wasn't his apartment, but it was the apartment next door to his. Like, apartments, all that separates you is a fucking wall. And literally the apartment right next to his is in full fucking flame this morning.
Yeah, the whole goddamn
And you
building.
want to know where Joe was? Joe was on his outdoor workout at 5 o'clock in the morning before anyone was awake. Joe came back from his outdoor workout on 75 hard to see his apartment building on fire. He went through, woke up all of his neighbors, got them all out of their houses, called the fire department, and luckily the damage was minimalized mostly to just his neighbor's apartment.
The one unit.
The one unit. And guess what? Joe has every fucking excuse in the world right now to quit. He has every excuse in the world to postpone it. He's only on day 1. And guess what? He's still on the program.
Yep.
He's still going.
And guess what? That's going to stick with him every time when he's feeling weak and trying to talk himself out of something.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to remember that moment of that was day 1. I had to hit my workout. I come back to a fucking fire and I go pull all my neighbors out. That moment will stick with him to push him further and harder every day.
100%. 100%. That's what the program does to you, though, man. It makes things non-negotiable.
Yes.
It gets rid of your excuses. When you're on the program, it's not just me. I'm pretty sure it's everybody. You have zero tolerance for excuses from yourself and from everyone else around you.
The word excuse is not in your vocabulary.
No.
When you're on the program.
Because you're executing no matter what happens. You are getting shit done.
And then when you finish the program, that sticks with you.
It does.
The excuses, you banish them.
Yeah.
You just get results. You get shit done.
You just take action. Good shit.
If it wasn't for 75 hard, during lockdown, I would have came out fat as fuck.
Oh, 100%.
But I was on the program, so I was forced. I was like, I got to go hit a
That's why we started the program. We started the program right as COVID hit. We decided that we were going to make the best of it.
Actually, you started like 2 or 3 days before me.
Oh, yeah.
Or like a week.
Yeah.
I remember I was at work, just driving around the tow truck. And I was just thinking, because I do a lot of thinking in there. And I was like, yep, today's the day.
Starting
Day
75
1
hard.
is 75 hard. And the day was half over. But I started.
And hey, that's what I did today.
Exactly.
That's how it goes.
You don't plan to start the program. You just fucking make the one decision and
do
go
it.
all in.
Bro, I'm going to hit 3 workouts today because my first workout doesn't fucking count. I already hit my outdoor.
Yeah.
I just went and hit it while you went and delivered packages. That's what this program does to you, bro. It changes something in your head to where I get shit done. It becomes a part of who you are. You are not an average person. You don't think average. You don't walk average. You don't talk average. You become a high achiever because you fucking trust yourself, because you do every goddamn thing you tell yourself you're going to do.
Because you do the work. You earn it.
You fucking earn it every single day.
We're at 45 minutes, by the way.
Thank you. Appreciate it. We'll wrap it up here in a little bit. No. That's why I started.
Fucking
Plus,
A.
that and we're going to Miami in March.
Yeah.
And I've got some time here. I want to get really fucking dialed in. I want to get dialed.
I'm excited, though. Miami.
Oh, yeah.
I've been dreaming about a beach.
Oh my
The
God,
sun,
yes.
you got the shades on.
Bro, how good did that feel?
Shirtless.
How good did that feel to book all that yesterday?
Bro, I can't believe how cheap it was.
Yeah, y'all, if you want a vacation right now, I don't know what the hell's going on, probably because of COVID, but it is cheap as fuck to fly round trip, and like we got a super nice Airbnb.
Okay, there's 4 of us. We're under 600 a piece.
Yeah,
For flight and stay.
and that's round trip, mind you.
From Salt Lake to Miami and back. A week-long Airbnb. Under 600.
We're all paying less than 600.
Bro, when we went to Miami like 2-3 years
It cost
ago.
$1,000 just for that.
Just to fly there.
Fly there with the Airbnb? Yeah, and that didn't include all the fucking drinks and eating out, because we ate out every meal and drank every meal.
And that was the cheapest airline. I
Yeah,
remember very
fucking
clearly.
Don't fly United, for the love of God.
I have a story, but that might have to be for another time.
Alexi was, last time we went to Miami, we flew United there. First of all, it was a shit show, and we had a layover in Houston and got stuck in Houston for a night and lost a day of our fucking vacation. Second of all, we get to Miami. We all are fucking trashed within a couple of hours. Alexi's on the phone with United screaming at them.
Cody was on the phone screaming.
Cody was on the phone screaming at them because they lost their luggage and they didn't know where it was.
We showed up to Miami. Our bags did not. Cody and I.
Took your bags a full day to
Yeah,
show up.
They weren't even on the fucking airplane with us. They royally fucked up. And then Cody was like, "Here, you're more calm than me. Talk to them." I was just ballistic. I just lost it. I started screaming. I don't even know what was said.
Bro, that was when I fucking like basically blacked out.
And then next thing we know, like 3 hours later, our bags show up. I'm like, it worked.
Screaming and yelling. Oh man, sometimes that's just what has to
Hey,
be
man.
done.
Those fishbowl margaritas, they'll get you every time.
They get you because they fucking you can have it's unlimited fishbowl margaritas for $50. You're thinking to yourself, great, I'm gonna drain 3 of these bitches. You get through like half of one, you're like, oh my God, I'm fucked up right now.
That's how we lost you.
I know.
We were at this bar, restaurant, wherever the fuck we were on South Beach.
Uh-huh.
Next thing we know, we're like, "Where's Traw? He's gone." We couldn't find him. His phone was dead or not answering. We go back to the Airbnb, and luckily he was passed out.
I made it back somehow. Oh my God.
It's like when you disappeared on the beach, like pal, for like 4 hours.
Yeah, what's wrong with you and disappearing?
I don't even remember what happened that time. I mean, I obviously was way too fucked up.
Bro, that was senior trip.
Was that senior trip
I think so.
where I disappeared?
Yes, it was.
Dude, I don't even remember though what happened.
Dude, you woke up on the beach with like empty beer cans next to you.
I know.
There's never a dull moment like
Fucking
pal with us.
fucking 18 years old getting hammered.
Good times.
That's how I do it apparently. Oh. Alrighty. Well, that was fun.
I love it.
It was good. Good shit. Good shit. Well, hopefully you enjoyed what we had to say. Hopefully you get, I don't know, maybe learned some new shit, thought some different shit. That's the goal of this podcast, guys, is A, to give you a better look at me and Alexi and just kind of how we live. And then B, for us to kind of share our thoughts on just life in general. I mean, neither of us are fucking experts on life. We're 23 years old, for Christ's sake. But I do enjoy sharing my perspective on life. I think it's important to listen to other people and their perspectives on life because it gives you more perspective on life. And so hopefully you guys did learn something. The one thing I will ask, my DMs have been blown up with, I love the podcast. I love the show. I love that you guys love it. I really do. But I have to ask for something. Please share the goddamn show. If there's one thing I've learned about people, you have to tell them exactly what you want them to do so that they'll do it.
Yes.
So here's what I want you guys to do for me that love the show. And again, I fucking love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I want you to take a screenshot of the show the next time you're listening to it, whether you're on iTunes or Spotify or whatever, and toss it up on your story and tag us in it. Show your boys some love. Share the show. The goal is to grow the show. We want to build the community, and we can only do that with your guys' help. We need everybody's help to be able to continue to grow the show, and as this show grows, we can bring on guests that are, I don't know, cool fucking people, but it's got to grow first. So, share the show. And if you want to leave us a review, that'd be cool too. We'd really appreciate that. Other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll see you next time.
We're keeping haters in the rear. At the blood, sweat, and tears in my goal.